So what's going on, guys? I'm in the truck. It's complete. It's been actually done for about a month, but when we got it wrapped up and finished, we just jumped in it and started driving it because I was wanting to see how it felt driving down the road with new rubbers and felt, and then the sound deadening and everything everything we put in it. But yeah, you guys want to watch these few clips I have of it. They're not that great. I kind of rushed it and put it together, but I just want to get the truck out of my shop and get it back on the road, and that's what we did. But watch these clips, maybe you learn something from it, and at the end of the video I'll have this thing all detailed and cleaned up, and we'll show you what it turned out like. All right, so I've jumped way ahead and I have the dash on. This is just a plastic cover, and I glued it on with some 3M glue, and it's doing pretty good. I mean, it's gonna be just fine. Got the carpet in, and we're gonna go ahead and go with the gray. We talked about it. I didn't know if I was gonna do tan or gray or what, but the seat, once I put the seat cover on and I seen it had the gray in it, it's gonna work just fine. This seat's just temporary anyway. I'm gonna get an actual gray factory style seat cover and put it on. And then when I do that, I'll paint these pieces here tan. But for now, that's it. And the reason why I jumped ahead is because of that carpet. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's got like a little hump there, and it's that floor mat is over the top of it because the hump is not in. It's just, feel how loose it is. I'm gonna have to order some more carpet. Can't necessarily say that I ordered it wrong. I don't remember, but I know it came in wrong. This is a 2-wheel drive automatic. So the carpet I got is for either a 4-wheel drive or a 4-speed truck, the high hump. And that's why it's not fitting right. And so you see I went in here and I had to cut this much into it, see where that pleat's at, for it to even fit. And anyway, once I get my kick panel in, you'll never even know that I'm either gonna leave it up like that. I'll trim this piece and lift that up just where the carpet doesn't separate, or I'll just trim it all up. But anyway, it's looking pretty good. And then I already have, this is part of my kick panel. See how it was tan? I just did a little quick spray on it, the gray, the vinyl spray. That stuff works pretty good. Got some door panels here. I have those all sanded down. Somebody had already painted these with like just some Walmart spray paint, and it wasn't sticking real good. So I took my wire brush or wire wheel on my grinder and grinded on it. But I don't like the marks. I've even D80 grit over them, but I don't like the way it looks. So I went to the store and I got some of this Raptor truck bed coating. And I watch a guy quite a bit. He actually supports my channel and always comments. But Sprayway Customs, he is always doing something with bed liners, dashes, fiberglass. I mean, you want to learn something how to do that, that's the man to learn from. But let me get these cleaned up. I'm gonna use some of this, oh, look at that Sprayway. I was talking about Sprayway Customs, a Sprayway glass cleaner. And anyway, I'm gonna get this panel cleaned up, and then I'll get some bed liner coating on it. It's pretty cool. It's gray, and it may actually be close enough to the color of my dash. I mean, if it matches good enough, I'm just gonna leave it like that. If not, I have some vinyl spray that I'm going to do. My door panel, my dash will be light gray, and then all my trim pieces around my kick panels and my pieces around my trim pieces going up to my headliner and all that around there will be charcoal gray. So that's where I'm at. Let me get it cleaned up, see if we can make it look good. There's the door panels. I just actually redone those. It's the next day. You can still see it in the video see those lines. And that's just because they're in such terrible shape. I think they're gonna be okay. I've got to move on to something else. They didn't have too much texture on them like they do now. I actually had the can a little closer to get a smoother texture out of it. But I mean, they are what they are, you know. I don't even have the pull handles or nothing, so they're better than blue door panels with brown paint peeling off of them. At least I've got a texture on them, and they're presentable. They'll look good. Here's the other one. This one turned out pretty good. This is the driver's side, which it doesn't have. It's got some wrinkles in it or whatever. And I could prime these and block sand them and all that, but really and truly, they've seen better days. And they have all that, I don't know what that is, this kind of trim. Anyway, I'll show it to you whenever I get them done. But I don't have enough to make all the hardware in it complete. I'm just trying to make it sound deaden. I'm just trying to put the sound deadener to work, have a cleaner, more sanitary cabin for her to ride around in, and not be rotted out and rusted. That's what I'm going for. We can go back and fix and replace all this stuff later. I'm just trying to get this done today. So that's where I'm at right now. So this is where I'm at now. We're doing the vent windows. We're putting all the rubber seals in them, putting new rubber seals in the doors. This is a two-piece wing glass. I got lucky on it. I didn't get so lucky on the carpet, but I got lucky on this. Ordered the rubber kit for a 78 Chevrolet truck, which is what this is. And I didn't realize this until after I was taking it apart, but you have more than one wing glass. One wing glass, when you take this rubber off, you can see where it punches through and the tabs are right there. This one actually, you can see you unscrew, or you drill out that rivet and pop rivet a new one back in its place right here. I'll show you. Got the door panel on. This right here was actually tan, like the carpet, and they're not in that great of shape. They look pretty good on camera, and they actually look pretty good in person. I still have a little bit of tan right in here that I need to touch up and fix, but that's the door panel put together. It's looking pretty good. I'm working on the driver's door now, and I have all the new felt and rubber on the window, and then I've taken this wing glass apart, and this is all brand new rubber in it. I don't have my light on in here, but you can still see it. But you can see I didn't have the correct pop rivet, so you can see them in the window. They don't look too bad. Hey, I can get a black Sharpie and do Sharpie on black, or do something, get some model glue paint or whatever. But I have brand new rubbers, and I won't be squeaking doing that. They're going down the road. I gotta get this pushed down in here. But that's it for right now on it. Like I said, I have my light on. You can't see. That's the wing glass I've got out on the driver's side. I'm redoing all of it right now. I've already got that one piece painted and put on. If I can get the wing glass in it, I don't know. I'd say I'd drive it home tonight. I don't think I want to rush it. Today's Tuesday. Friday night I should have it all wrapped up. I should have the dash completely done. Put the bezel and the cluster back in. And I'll work late Friday night, wrapping up all of it, getting the stereo in and getting it finished up. I'll get a video uploaded sometime Saturday. That's the plan. Anyway, taking this junk apart. Oh, and whenever I took the wing glass out, it actually broke on me, so I had to spot weld it back in. Some ugly wheels, but I'm about to grind them down. I'm gonna grind the tack wheels down. So let me do that and I'll be back. So this is it, finished up. Yeah. I really don't like them pop rivets, but it is what it is. That's what I did. I used those. This one was not too, it wasn't as bad as the other one. Still got to go in and push around a little bit of it. Got the bar welded back on. I didn't have any black paint. I just used the silver, some silver paint. But like I said, I can detail this thing when I get done with it. I was just glad that it was done, or that it's done. Oh, there's the pop rivets on this side. But like I said, it's coming along. I'll get this put in, get the, oh, I have to weld some pieces on the door. Yeah, I got some more working. I don't know. I'm gonna keep pushing forward and keep updating. So I got my headliner. It's well used. So what we're gonna do is take all this off. I'm gonna vacuum it, clean it, do everything I can to get anything loose off of it, the old glue off of it. And I guess let me get it cleaned up. Oh, I thought they were tacks. They're actually little wasps. Whatever those things are. So it's not the best headliner, but it was in one of my parts trucks. I'm gonna probably put some tape right here, tape that up, secure that back. I'll take a vacuum and vacuum all that up. Just try to get any loose, like see the loose stuff there. Anything loose, I'll get knocked down. I'll get knocked off and vacuumed up and cleaned up, and then I'll be right back to show y'all what I'm gonna do for a headliner. So this is gonna be my first shot at a headliner. I'm not sure if it's gonna turn out good. I'm trying to get all the wrinkles out of it and I'll burn it with my heat gun. So anyway, not sure what to expect or what I'm gonna end up with. So we're just gonna shoot for the best and hopefully it works. Let's go. So I have zero expectations of this ever lasting. Yeah, this is really I mean, I guess one person could do it, but it's the first time I've ever done it. And I learned quite a bit. And I think I'd start with a good headliner cushion or foam. I took that much out or off of it. It just was falling apart. So the moment that come apart, I should have just stopped. But again, we're just trying to make improvements, small steps. I think it'll still look all right. I mean, it'll be better than a bare cab. It'll give me some kind of sound barrier. And who knows, these wrinkles may come out eventually, I don't know. But I have no expectations of this working or staying or lasting very long. But like I said, it is what it is. We're gonna get it put in the truck. So here it is. Let me show you what the budget-friendly interior makeover looks like. That's it. I'm in the backyard. I don't have room in my shop. I just dropped a video on my Trans Am last night. So you see the dash. Let me go to the other side. The sun, I didn't realize the sun was out so bad. I still got to fix some rust and stuff on it. But that's it. As you see, the door panels, I sprayed them with the bed liner. The kick panels, they're painted with the Duplicolor vinyl and fabric paint. And like I said, this is just a budget friendly. This was more or less just to get some sound deadener in here. get the cab a little bit more sanitary, and just to freshen it up. I did not replace, like I need a new instrument cluster or bezel. I need a new bezel. These things right here, they could use some work, and I still need to get some handles. And like I said, this was just a little quick detail clean up. Like I need a windshield, but the headliner turned out. It looks all right in here. See, I still even got to get like a light. She just stuck that light up there so she can see. Anyway, new door seals. Remember, all this was rotted out and rusted. And this is another thing. Like I'm not trying to hide anything. Like these are painted, and I'm gonna have to figure something else out. I may take some way of covering it. I can see that one over there is really scuffed up. But this is a used vehicle. Like it gets used. It's not something we just did all this work to and we're gonna put it up and never use it. It gets used and abused. That's how it got this way. If you guys remember, these pieces were tan. I painted them. These are just some old crap sun visors. I just painted them, painted the door panels. The dash was just a glue-on dash over the old dash, and you see right here where this didn't cover up the original dash. I just painted it gray real quick. But man, I tell you what, I'm not crazy about the seat, which we know that, but like I said, this all just works. There's no rust in the cab anymore. There's no wind noise going down the road, and all in all, it just turned out, it did exactly like we wanted it to. It's a nice airtight cabin going down the road. That 80 mil, I think it's 80 mils of sound deadener, the tar stuff with the heat shield on it. Then the carpet has insulation on it, and then the carpet's new. So, I mean, you don't hear anything underneath your feet. And then I put sound deadener, I didn't show that in camera, but I put the sound deadener up underneath the dash as much as I could. I put it inside the doors, as much as I could, and then it goes up the back of the cab. It goes all the way up the back of the, right here. It goes all the way back there. I don't have all that detailed out yet. I did get all my wiring for my stereo put in. It's wired up for an amp. I don't have an amp or speakers for back there yet. And I just got a cheap Pioneer Bluetooth stereo. You can see all that, even that piece over there. I just threw that in for the video. I don't have that painted or finished yet. This was just a budget build. I don't remember how much I have in it, but it's not a whole lot. Like the headliner material, I got it. My wife got it at Hobby Lobby. I got the headliner out of a wreck truck, a junk truck. I got the sun visors from the same junk truck. The dash is a cap. I think those are like $100. The carpet was $150. The seat cover was $30–40. I think I probably had more money in the bed liner and the duplicolor paint than I do buying anything else for it. Stereo was $80. So like I said, I didn't really show too much of a before. Like these door panels were tan, and they had spray paint on them, and they were peeling, you know, just peeling in sheets. Everything was tan and brown. Seat was tore. So like I said, it does exactly what we need it to do, and at the end of the day, it's just a decent old driver, you know. Not crazy about those Kragers. I put those on there. I'm not crazy about those. I don't know what we're gonna do, but for right now, she's just getting her use out of it, driving it, and she has a very sanitary, nice sound tight cab going down the road. Sound tight, airtight, no squeaks, no rattles, nothing. So that wraps it up on the interior of this thing, guys. So if you don't mind, if you're watching this, if you're part of that 90% group that watches and don't subscribe. Man, I wish you subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching.